If you haven't watched the part 1 to this video, then I consider that you go and watch it because it's quite funny and it'll give a lot of context as to what I'll speak about in this video. But if you can't be asked, which is fair enough, I would be as well. All you need to know is that being a Twitter boxer just involves you being a fan of YouTube boxers, but obviously not having enough clout, so you have to go on Twitter and pick beef with people who don't even know how to fight. So many people are going to get pissed off that I said that, but it's true. Maybe Twitter boxing can change for the best, and maybe some of the people can start trying to have fights with people on the same caliber as them. But in classic Twitter fashion, not Twitter boxing, Twitter fashion, people just go for the easiest target. That's it. So today I'm looking at more of these Twitter boxers. I'm going to be doing what I did in the last video, basically critique them, say a few jokes. So yeah, let's not forget, if anyone's offended from what I say in this video, man up, it's only a joke. Because if I really disliked you enough, you wouldn't be in this video. So yeah, let's go. Sorry to disappoint, but this video has turned into a commentary video now, so my pretty face will no longer be seen. However, we do have more of an optimal setup, so hopefully more videos are on the way soon. The first Donny that we're going to be speaking about today goes by the name of Lesra. As described by Small Creator Boxing, he is the newest fighter to represent SCB. He is 0-0, ready to bring the pressure to anyone and everyone. Anyone, anytime, anywhere. As scary as they've tried to make him sound, he just looks like a big cuddly bear. I just want to go and cuddle him right now. Yeah, but let's see some of his boxing footage. As we can see here, he's fighting in the middle of the forest. He's put a little bag onto a tree. You know what, the more I'm watching this guy, the more that I think he's a fucking grizzly bear in disguise. I mean, for one, he looks the part, and for two, who the fuck just decides to box in a forest? As you can see, this man is just throwing the deadliest punches we have ever seen in this planet. Technically, this guy is probably the best Twitter boxer, but still, he isn't very good. If you look at his back foot as well, I mean, it's just literally just stiff. I'll give it to him. He's quite a big guy, so obviously he can't be that loose. But he just does need a bit more movement. He's very flat-footed. That uppercut was actually abysmal, and I'm not even saying that on his bad. I mean, I don't know why he's trying to uppercut on this. It's not something you can really uppercut on. But you know what? I do think this guy is on par with Trey Ingram as being a fucking scary guy. I mean, if I saw him in a dark alley, I'd run the other way. And if I was walking down an alley with honey, which is what fucking bears love, then I wouldn't even try running. I'd just die because I know this guy would fucking love it. Alright, after watching Lesra's performance, I mean, anyone's gonna look like Mike Tyson now, so we'll see how well this goes. But yeah, the next person I'm gonna be looking at is Social Showdown, and yeah, I actually made their Twitter banner for them. I'm going to try and stay as unbiased here that I can. I don't want to lose any friends, if you know what I mean. I love the little glove bang at the beginning, you know. It always shows that whoever's about to box is fucking scary. But Social Showdown, yeah, I love you, but that wasn't intimidating at all. For one, I don't want to sound like a smart ass, but you are dropping your hands, and with these hooks you're throwing, it's really supposed to be short hooks. I don't know how to say that in a better way, but they are supposed to be very compact, and you are swinging like a bit crazy. And as well as that, if you just look at your legs, you are just standing still, like you're not having that much movement. I selected the worst bit of this video where you actually are showing a bit of movement, but for the majority you're not really. But to be fair, your ability to go orthodox and southpaw, that is actually quite decent because you don't look too awkward. I mean, you look awkward, but that's just how you box. So, but you know what, your bag is really nice. I mean, if you just change those few things that I said, I think you will see some big improvements. Alright, so this Donny here, Dennis Bell, he's decided to fight Trey Ingram, who is the scary guy that I've spoken about in this video and in the last video. I mean, I said Waffle Taco Game is my favourite in the last video, but you know, Trey, he is slowly creeping up there. I just feel like if you do give him the right amount of money, he will do anything, which isn't necessarily a good thing, but you know what I mean. I can't really find any boxing footage from Dennis Bell, but I can just watch the trailer.
Dennis Bell, right?
First of all, he's got painted nails, so his threat level is instantly just divided by 2. So yeah, I mean, Trey Ingram, you should be fine. You're gonna win this, man. I'm only joking, of course. I mean, paint your nails whatever color you want. It doesn't bother me.
Thinking you're something, right? I see him way too often, bro.
He goes on Twitter saying he's a tough man.
You haven't had a fight yet.
This big fat fucking oaf is ducking me hard.
Have you been in front of the crowd? No.
Ever since I've been calling him out, he's been ducking me. Fucking answer that simple question.
I'm sorry, I just have to say, American accents are the least threatening and scary accents that I've ever heard. If Tyson Fury said it, I'd be shitting myself right here. But him, I'm not phased at all, and I'm probably look at Trey Ingram. He doesn't look he looks stoned.
Don't miss shit. Because I really am.
That was actually alright. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was a really quick shot, so it did look alright, but I mean, he's obviously not guarding. He's fighting someone who looks the opposite of what a boxer should look like. Yeah, I mean, this is only a short clip, so you never know. Alright, so for that Dennis Bell geezer, I think he's alright. I don't think he's that good, but from what I already know, he is learning, so fair play. Now we're about to look at this geezer with a bit of a weird name. His name's Vibing Jallum. I mean, his name's definitely just fucking Ben the Fifth, and he's wanted to sound like a cool little boxer. But yeah, we're looking at Vibing Jallum. He's the guy in the blue. This is his opponent in the red, which you already knew. So yeah, I don't know why I told you, but yeah. He does look like he knows the fair basics, but he's just not making himself look good. I mean, he's just ducking his head down, which is going to make him more susceptible to back of the head shots. And actually, he's just having no head movement. He's just standing still with his guard up, which is alright for this opponent, but if he fought someone who actually knew to go to the body more, he'd be a bit screwed. This guy clocked on, threw a body shot. I think he got quite angry or quite hurt. Gave him a little shock, so he threw a massive punch which didn't even hit, so I'm sorry, but these shots that he's throwing are just a bit wild and crazy. I mean, there's not really a lot of technique behind it, and there is a big crowd, and this is his first fight, so he might just feel a bit scared. I've already spoken about all the Twitter boxers that I really care that much about. I mean, all of these guys down here I don't really care about, but I'm going to do a tier list just to rank all of them so no one really feels excluded. I'm going to start with the people that I've actually watched footage of, and then I'm going to have to go and find these guys' footage, which is going to be fucking boring, but you know, it is what it is. And to start off, I'm on this list, so obviously it'd be rude if I didn't put myself in top fighters, because you know I am a top fighter. Then we've got Patrick Typlusion. If you don't know this guy, this is the guy that beat Trey Ingram, but he lost to Waffle Taco Gamer. I don't think he's technical at all. I just do think he has a lot of heart, and I know people are probably going to think, oh no, he doesn't, because he literally quit the first round fighting Waffle Taco Gamer, a guy who probably has less stamina than him. The fact that he could quit after traveling all that way shows he is quite mentally strong. And after speaking to Patrick, he is actually quite a nice guy. What I said about him being cocky, I think that was just a misjudgment. So yeah, I don't think he goes in bad, tragic, or loses to a 9-year-old. So I'm just going to put him in below average. I think if I can put him somewhere else, I will, but that's where he is for the moment. And then we have Lesra, the big grizzly bear. He was a lot more technical than Patrick. I just can't see him having enough movement to actually beat anyone. I just see him standing there, punching how he punched that tree. So because of that, I am going to put him in bad. Now we've got Vibing Jallum. In all honesty, he didn't impress me that much for me to put him in 6. But I do think out of everyone, he is one of the most technical. Well, as technical as he can be, because you see, this list is Twitter boxing wise. I mean, I'm in top fighter, and Floyd Mayweather is considered a top fighter. That does not mean I am on the same level as Floyd Mayweather. Let's just put that out there. So if you're a top fighter, it doesn't mean you're Manny Pacquiao or Canelo. It just means you're good for these people. And with saying that, I do think Jallum is decent. Now let's go to this guy. This guy's called Connor. He actually created a small creator boxing, so fair play. He's trying to do something quite big. You got to respect him for that. And right here, he's doing some shallow boxing. So, the thing is, it's not terrible, but it's really not good. He's moving a lot. He's moving his body a lot, but he's being too compact. I mean, I know I said about how you have to be compact. You can't be too loose. But this guy is literally the opposite. He needs to be a bit more loose. And what he's doing, like right here, he's just really telegraphing what he's going to do. I was going to say something, but I mean, this stance really just says it all, doesn't he? He looks like a boxer from the 1940s. He is shadow boxing, in all fairness. He's not sparring someone or hitting a bag, so it is a lot harder to see how good he is. But yeah, that's enough footage for the day. Looking at this list, I think anyone below someone would get beaten by the person on top of them. Would beat Connor quite comfortably. I mean, it'd be the most boring fight in boxing history, but yeah. Now we've got this guy. I know his name's Logan, and here I have some footage of him on the pads of a pro. So yeah, no, he is really good. I mean, his Barnet is fucking atrocious, but he is actually quite decent. I mean, this is the most technical Twitter boxing can really get. See, the thing is, it is quite hard to judge all these guys because they're all boxing in different ways. I mean, some are shadow boxing, some are hitting a bag, and some are sparring, which is obviously going to make you look very different. But I think I can comfortably say that he is better than me. Obviously, I'm a top fighter. No one's better than me, but he's better than me, if you know what I mean. I'm going to put him in 6. I can't find the rest of these guys' boxing footage, so I mean, I'm just not going to put them in. Actually, I'm going to put them in lose to a 9-year-old, so I can make it fair. And sadly, Trey Ingram, Dennis Bell, and Waffle Taco Gamer aren't even on this list, so I'm just going to have to tell you where I'd put them. I don't think Dennis Bell is that good. I mean, I don't think he can be in top fighters or sick, but I don't think he can be bad, tragic, or lose to a 9-year-old. I would think he would beat Patrick, but I don't think he could beat Jallum, so I think I'd put him right here. Now, Waffle Taco Gamer. Obviously, I said this guy was my favourite, and he is now tied with Trey Ingram. So yeah, I think the fight between Patrick and Waffle Taco Gamer was really even. I mean, if Patrick didn't decide to get tired, died. I mean, I really think that it would have just gone either way. So I think I'm going to put Waffle Tucker Gamers right here. And now we're going to be discussing the God, my favourite fighter, my favourite Twitter boxer. This guy, he could take Mayweather, he could take Pacquiao, he could take anyone. And for that, Trey Ingram is just going to go right here. I'm sorry, he's the best. Trey Ingram could stand there with his hands behind his back, just dodging and weaving all these punches. And I can bet that no one could even land a clean shot on him because he is so good. Alright, if you made it this far in the video, then thank you so much for watching. Obviously, this video was longer than the last one I made, so I hope people actually stick around to watch it. And I want to know what you guys thought of this video. I want to know if this is the content that you guys want me to make, or if you want me to make any other videos. So if you made it this far, you might as well just leave me a comment.